Hey guys, hey, this is Andrew Kraft with Elevate Finance Group. This is a program that's going to help you, you know, dispute items on your credit, get you to 750 plus. It's going to help you get anywhere from 50 to 250,000 in funding for your business, whether it's a startup, a new company, or an existing business and you're looking to scale. This is for you guys. So this is going to help you to ensure that you get a better credit score. So what we do is we use an AI algorithm software to help fix your credit, right? So we do a tri-merge, get your credit ran through our $1 soft pull, and essentially what it's going to do is it's going to give us a credit report. That credit report we're going to run through our algorithm with AI, and it's going to tell us the good, the bad, the ugly, right? Everything in between, and it's going to tell us how we need to improve it and remove some of those items and the best way to do so. So our AI algorithm, we're going to actually be able to run your credit report on the call and go through a step-by-step process on how we're going to remove those items and get you the most optimal personal credit profile and business profile as well. So everything in the loan space is based off of your personal credit. And so if we're able to fix that personal credit, we're going to be able to get you way more opportunities. You're going to be able to get more home loans, whether it's investment or personal. You're going to be able to get cars, trucks, more inventory. You're always going to be more fundable if you have a better personal profile, right? And then we help you build out the business credit, and essentially that unlocks us to be able to get 50 to 250,000 in 0% interest for 12 to 18 months. We do this very fast, very effectively. Typically, the credit repair takes anywhere from 7 to 30 days. We always say 60 just in case you might have bankruptcies, foreclosures, you might have a bunch of negative items, hard inquiries, all of those things. We're going to ensure that we're going to be able to get those off of your profile, right? So you guys are going to get access to obviously a full client portal, 24/7 access. You'll be able to monitor everything that's going on when we send out letters, emails, make phone calls on your guys' behalf. This is the most effective way to get rid of negative items on your report so that we can alleviate the tension that's bringing down your credit. Once we get you into the 700s, that's going to really make you lendable. And that's when we go to our banks. We have 50 plus different banks and lenders that we utilize, and we run basically your profile through that, and based off of what kind of funding you're looking for, we're able to get you access to those funds. Now, how does the credit repair work, right? So typically we're going to do a dollar soft pull, and what it's going to do is we're going to be able to pull the three credit bureaus: Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Once we go through those, we're going to then be able to see what's sitting on your profile that's weighing down your credit. After we get those items removed, right, and you have an optimal profile, that's when we moved into the funding phase. How are we actually going to do this, right? So essentially, we use an AI credit software. So we do advanced three bureau credit mapping. Okay, so all it is we run your credit report through the AI algorithm, right? It's going to tell us everything we need to know to remove it. Then once we do that, we use an AI assisted Metro 2 and FCRA dispute engine. What they are is they're compliance forms, and very standard in the credit repair industry, very important, right? So we're able to use these compliance forms, and we send them through email and through letters to the three bureaus, okay? So we're basically making disputes and complaints on your behalf about items that are sitting on your credit that's weighing them down. Now, why do we say that it's AI assisted? Because the reason being is when we get on a call, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions about who you are, what you do, your business, what type of revenue you're doing, right? All of these different things. This is going to give me a good profile, of you as a personal person and an individual, and give you a credit profile from there, and then also on a business side, right? And so then using that, I'm going to be able to dispute these items specifically on your behalf because I have all of this information. Then we can use the AI to basically template out those forms, which are going to be way more in depth. If you go to other companies, they're going to tell you, hey, we're going to send out disputes on your behalf. They're going to be incomplete. They're not going to have enough information because they're not utilizing what we're doing, right? The AI makes us more scalable so that we can go to each client, we can have an hour call, we can run that transcript through the AI and say, hey, build out a credit profile for this person. And essentially, it's going to give us all the information about you. So when we go to send out those forms and we create them, we utilize AI to create a perfect dispute form, right? Now, another huge part of what we're doing that makes us different than other people is we call on your behalf. The reason why other companies don't do this is because it's very time consuming. It takes a ton of time to call on your behalf and know all the information needed to actually make the dispute on the phone and make it believable to a contact within that bureau. So the good part is for us, we run it through the AI and then we say, hey, give us a phone script based off of this dispute off of this person and their business, which is going to give us a perfect phone script so that when we have our virtual assistants calling on your behalf to dispute those items, they're able to give a perfect pitch on why this item needs to be removed, and then you're getting a letter and you're getting an email. So we do a triple attack to make sure that you guys are getting these items removed fast and efficiently, right? This puts us in the top tier of all credit repair companies in the entire country. We have the highest efficiency rate of getting items off of your credit in the fastest amount of time possible, right? Now, also, we have a secure 24/7 portal where you can monitor these items being falling off in real time. Now we also have options where we can do authorized trade lines where you can actually get cards put onto your profile. Even if, let's say, you're a younger guy and you don't have any credit cards, we can go and put a Amex that's 30 years old with a $30,000 limit onto your credit profile. It won't show any utilization, but it'll only give you the benefits. You won't be able to use access to that card, but other banks will see that you're more lendable because you have access to that card, right? But you won't actually be able to use the card. So it ages your credit and it gives you higher limits. So then when we push you into the funding phase, you guys will actually be able to do a lot more than you normally would, right? And so you're going to see these results in 60 days. But like I said, a lot of our clients are getting these results in 7 to 30 days. So our credit repair process very simple. We send out the letters, we send out the emails, we do custom phone escalations, and we also do obviously the written bureau disputes. We have private contacts within Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian because we're doing this on a daily basis. So we have about 18 people in South Florida who work on a dispute team. And so this is all they're doing all day is sending out emails, letters, making phone calls on your behalf. We have an aggressive removal technique for collections, charge-offs, and inquiries. We have email-based legal negotiations when necessary, and we have weekly check-ins and live updates via your client portal, okay? So what you guys can expect from this is typical score increases are going to be anywhere from 75 to 120 points. Turnaround time is going to be anywhere from 30 to 60 days. It's going to give you more of a clean, fundable credit profile. You're going to have better rates, better approvals. This will save you money like you won't believe. I mean, we're talking about on your cars, your homes, anything that you buy, you're going to get better interest rates, which means you're going to be wasting less money in the long term. And if you're a business owner, then this is absolutely critical to making sure that you keep more money in your pocket on a daily basis. So obviously to get started with the credit repair, we're going to need the $1 soft pull to be completed. We want to make sure that this is done before we get on your call so we can review it on your call. This is 100% free. It's a strategy call. I'm going to go over what items need to be removed on your credit profile and what you need to do. So even if it doesn't work out and it's not something you want to invest in today, you're going to get value from this, okay? Now, our business funding process is very simple, right? So we have complete applications step by step live on your call. We strategically sequence lenders for maximum approvals. We're going to leverage our personal contacts within side key banks that we utilize on a daily basis. We're going to unlock 0% interest credit lines and credit cards. And we're going to secure up to 150,000 typically in often in 10 to 14 days, right? So our business funding timeline and results are typically 24 to 48 hour pre-approvals. We shoot for 50 to 150,000 in total approvals. This is going to be 0% interest for 12 to 18 months with no income verification, full support via a back end and client portals. What makes us different is we have access to 50 different lenders and banks that we utilize that give us high limits on all of our credit lines, okay? We do soft pulls and strategic structuring to go through and see what is going to work best for you, right? We're going to do seamless credit repair integration. So right when your credit is all fixed up, we move you straight into the funding phase. And we fully manage every single submission process to ensure that you're going to get the highest limit possible and the best terms. Okay? So, and this money can be used for whatever you guys decide, right? We don't check on where the money is going. Obviously, we're looking for business owners who want to scale their businesses, but this can work for anything. It can be debt consolidation. It could be, hey, I'm looking to buy an educational program. Whatever it might be, is fine. But the biggest thing is that we have to optimize your credit to get you to the right place. Even if you have a high credit score, sometimes having a couple lates on there, you could have a high credit score and those are going to ding you from getting your high limit. So we have to optimally go through and make sure everything is combed and basically that your profile is super clean. So from a bank's standpoint, you're a very lendable client, right? And so we get started with the funding, we're going to have to go through your credit, make sure it's optimal. And once we do that, then we can ensure that we can move you over to the funding phase. All we're going to do after that is get an agreement put together. We have you sign it. And then essentially we move you into the funding phase. And that typically is a 10 to 14 day turnaround. This is a great program for business owners, for people looking to consolidate debt, but you have to be willing to invest in your future so that you can ensure that you don't have to pay interest rates, that you can high interest rates, that you can scale your business, that you can actually do the things you want to do and live the dream that you want to live. So we hope to see you on a call. Book a call below if you haven't already, and we'll see you there.